This is a bag of sweet peas. Okay, it's 2 pound bag, and this is from Walmart. It's just the Walmart brand. If you take these seeds, they're actually seeds. Okay, that's what a pea is. It's a seed. You just dump it onto a towel and let it dry for a couple weeks, and you've got seeds. One of these will probably produce at least 30 pods, and I don't know how many peas are in a pod. So my guess is one of these seeds could potentially produce at least 120 new peas. Now this has probably been modified in a lab and all that kind of stuff, but people eat this all the time. Um, uh, I figure it might have been modified in a lab, or at least this is specially designed to produce a lot of product for the. So it's not like something you might be able to get from somebody in a who's passed on seeds for a long time. But this is a cheap way of getting lots of seeds. This is 2 pounds. Okay, you can do this. You can do this with frozen corn. You can actually get a pumpkin and dry out the wash and then dry out the seeds, and those can be used for growing new pumpkins. Same with squash, and many other things can be done the same way. This is a very, if you, it's for those who wanted seeds, uh, for some reason, uh, this is a very cheap way to get tons of seeds for cheap. There's no need to go out. I mean, unless you want special seeds. But if you want to be able to produce something, if you need to, or something like that, and you don't want to spend a lot of money in order to obtain seeds, um, it's very possible. Just do it like this. You're probably going to have to fertilize, and you're going to have to water, and you're going to have to remove the weeds, unless you want to spray it with something, which I recommend you remove it with. Remove it yourself. Remove the weeds. Don't spray it. And but this is like a situation. If you were in some kind of whacked out situation occurred, you could make this work. You see, in an extreme food shortage situation or who knows what, this is a very easy way to obtain lots of seeds at a very low price for considering what you get. Um, I just want to mention this because I thought about this. People buying all these expensive seeds and all this kind of stuff. You can if you want for special type of things, but if you just want a simple stash of seeds, that will provide nutrition if need be, you can easily do this with. This is a green vegetable. Squash has and pumpkin are provide a lot of nutrients, and they're fairly easy to grow. You can do this with watermelon. Um, they're rather easy to save the seeds. Corn, probably all the corn you're going to get in the store has been modified, but people eat it all the time unless you're able to get around it. But that can be also be done too, and those corn are probably designed to produce as much as possible. So you're not going to screw around with the certain seeds that, quite frankly, may not produce nearly as much as what you can get from the seeds that are in the frozen corn aisle, in a frozen container, frozen bag rather of corn. A bag of frozen corn inside of a grocery store. You can get a lot more probably from that because it's been designed to do that. They don't want to. They're trying to get maximum production for lowest cost, and the benefits can be passed on to you if you need to do that in some situation. You could possibly do it and not starve to death, because I assure you, if you try to do this with seeds that don't produce